unbelievable camping spot.
When you're searching for peace and serenity and a deeper meaning in life, when you're searching for happiness, when you're searching for healing, to find all those things, you have to be willing to go to places that might be hard to get to or further out. The word epic gets thrown around a lot, but what does that really mean? Have we ever had the epic trip? Has there ever been a single day that was truly epic or magical? And in 5 years, this might finally be the best day we've ever had camping, exploring, overlanding. We had no idea what was waiting for us on the top of the mountain. We knew it was going to be a great day. The sun was shining, blue skies. We got an early start and didn't have to drive far. We knew it would be good, but we had no idea how unbelievably magical it would be. Found a nice camp spot.
Oh yeah, it's a nice
There's
campsite.
there's a neighbor right there.
Yes.
Don't scare him away. Leave him.
No, come. Stop. You getting no water?
Now you can talk.
What am I supposed to talk about? I'm supposed to talk about the tacos we're having tonight? I'm sure Jay is super excited about it. So it's going to be easy. Jack will at least eat tacos. So it's going to be tacos, a little bit of onions, peppers. Taco Bell cheesy gordita. I got some salsa, cheese, sour cream. Super easy. Tell the people how much you're excited about it.
Definitely not.
Where'd she go? Is she back at the
I put her in her cage for a minute.
Jack.
Talking to yourself.
Waiting for his show to heat up.
Woo! Super excited!
Checking out my and some guac. Bam! We eat steak like it's not regular.
she doing? Zooming?
She did it last time. It was a zooming.
Oh.
Like I don't know.
I thought she saw something.
Well, there could be that. She
Holy
thinks someone's
shit.
gonna play with her. That's not.
I thought she saw some animal.
Put my stick on fire.
Don't let that happen.
Okay, well that's it. It's a stick.
Thing's right by
Hey, get her out of
She's
here.
an idiot.
Boom. She's got the bone right in front of that rock.
Over there, right now, I'm supposed to go shoot it. Are you serious right now?
Wait a minute. A little bit of sour cream.
No, I don't want that on mine. Do not put the other. I am not having Mexican breakfast. Yeah.
Happy Father's Day.
No. What's wrong with you? No. No.
A little bit of
I do not want sauce on mine. I'm not kidding.
Mmm. What to do if you like walk all the way up to the front of our thing? I'm going to jump in the damn car, although I can't even fit there. I'm going to
I
jump
just
in the
hide in
camper.
the gazebo. Right?
Give me a little break.
What a shot girl.
Shut up.
I don't think that's not the same one that was here. No, the other one was more silver. That is not the same one. Yeah, you watch the other people. And then Moose is looking around. Yeah, see, he's going away. What in the hell is he doing?
Well, good morning, you guys.
Take two, because we already recorded this. But Jason didn't have the
Didn't have my
chip
memory
there.
card in there, so this is another hour later. Woke up to an amazing, well, now it's amazing. It was like overcast
And cold.
Sun's coming out. It's still cold. Let's do
Not
this
as
again.
cold. It was like, what, 37 feels like 31. It was a little nippy.
Oh yeah. So hold on. Let's see. So beautiful morning. We're having our second cup of coffee. Had our breakfast already. Saw that. Saw. Was it a beaver?
I don't know
Badger,
whether there was a beaver.
groundhog,
I'm
not
not sure. It was huge.
Crawling on the rocks. I got a picture of it. I'll put in there. Couldn't get it on videos. The little bugger was moving around too much.
But it is absolutely beautiful out here. So
Here's what we woke up to. Let's take a look at I downloaded the forecast off the satellite because there's no signal up here except for at Wi-Fi at there's 3 lodges on the mountain. But 37 degrees feels like 31. Winter camping.
no.
There was a campground called Bald Mountain. There's about 10 different forest campgrounds up here, and I wanted to go to it. The elevation here is like 8,000. It varies up to 11,000 over there. There was less trees over there. It was super
it's as
windy.
You start on the bottom. It is nice, sunny, lots of water. It's just beautiful.
There's still snow over there. We could have had a great winter camping episode. Should have brought the hot tent, but she wouldn't let us do it.
No. The thing is,
Middle of June.
As you travel up, it's nice, it's beautiful, foresty, beautiful scenery, rock features, gorgeous water. Nice and warm, but where does Big Daddy want to go? He wants to go up the mountain, where the snow's at. You know, we get enough winter camping when wintertime comes, but it's June. I'd like a little bit of warmer weather.
But what about winter camping in Wyoming in the Bighorn National Forest? That would have been amazing.
Just because it's Father's
Middle
Day
of
and
June.
I love you, no winter camping.
So we're at this primitive dispersed spot, and then over the National Forest. As long as you're a half mile off the road, you're good. And there's one of the campgrounds we went into, Prune Creek, really beautiful. They're all about 8 to 10 sites in these little ones. There's a few sites there right on the creek or the river, and the moose are right across the river. The moose are everywhere up here. You saw, yeah, there's big and little ones. We saw a bull moose and another one. I got the pictures of that. Got the video of the guy. There's a moose probably within 50 feet of our campsite down here by the river eating.
They eat over here. I think they graze because there's the water and there's some kind of leafy trees that they're eating.
But it's awesome seeing so many of them already. We've seen 2 different ones here. I think we've seen 4 or 5 already.
Yeah.
The campgrounds are all booked. There's a couple of first come first serves, but they're not the greatest sites.
Happy. Lulu is give her a bone and she's not happy. Go play, Lulu.
But I'd rather do this. This is a better spot anyway, away from people.
Yeah, a lot of people, if you're not used to it, a lot of ones are in the campground. So Jason said it was really hard to get a campground site. Plus they are a little bit tight. You're kind of right next to your neighbor. So,
well, I mean, it's prime time camping season.
But if you're used to boondocking, there's a lot of people that are out boondocking at some beautiful spots. And there is actually a group camp right across the creek from us that has almost like a cabin lean-to where I can see that they were cooking. I think there's even electric over there, a fireplace. So if you were looking to do some nice event, it looks like a pretty nice area. I'm not sure of the cost, but it seems really nice. And there's actually people that live out here. There is some beautiful, stunning cabins. I just envy them.
So we're not doing too much fire. We have our flamers outdoor, kaleidoscope stove, fire pit that they gave us. Really cool. We haven't done the full review yet. It's a Kickstarter. They're launching it in a week or 2. But it folds up really nice. It's perfect in this situation because it really contains the fire well. It has a spark arrestor thing on top, mesh screen.
Where's your bone?
Because it is drier out here and we're trying to just be
bone?
very careful. We're not having big fires. We have our fire mat underneath it.
Yeah.
I didn't see where there was a burn ban, so.
We were looking.
But now the sun's coming out and it's just gorgeous. It's that cool breeze where you still need a hoodie. Perfect camping weather. It's basically like fall camping weather, and we're in June.
That's not the bone I was asking for. Where's your other bone?
So we're gonna go explore. We've had our breakfast.
I know. Lulu.
You can get Wi-Fi at the lodges. There's a few little things if you
Jack.
need anything. So Bighorn National Forest, it's in northeast Wyoming. We drove through the southern part of it on the way home 2 years ago and loved it. So we decided to stay here 2 nights and just relax. From the Tongue River, we only had to come up about an hour. So it was nice to just have a slower day of driving, because those first 3 days were like 400 or 500 miles.
The campsites we were at before with the running, that's like at the base of this mountain.
Yeah, kinda. But Bighorn, I think, is kind of underrated nationally. You don't see a lot of people talking about it. You don't see a lot of YouTubers.
It's beautiful though.
It's amazing.
Absolutely beautiful.
If you want to see moose, come up here for sure.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
And just beautiful features. And like I said, there's a lot of rivers, creeks, areas. I see people that are out there fishing. It's stunning. So a nice relaxing place to kind of get away. And even though the parks seem kind of like they're full, you can still drive through here and you don't feel like it's overly crowded. There's still lots of areas you can get to that you're not surrounded by a bunch of people if you're looking to get away.
And the other peaks
and if you're looking
have snow still.
And if you're somewhere, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. And if you're looking for a family and camping's not your thing, I think there's 3-4 lodges.
There's 3 lodges. You can buy gas at them. It's like $6 a gallon.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So make sure you're full in gas before you come up.
And I think they do rentals of, what are those things?
There's like cabin rentals, I think.
No, those, the motorized.
Oh yeah, one of them rents ATVs.
Yeah.
A lot of great trails up here for that. The lodges are open year round. The road up here may not always be open depending on conditions. But
well, I think it blocks, like when we stopped right before we got to that bald one, there's like a gate there. So you might be able to come up the beginning part of the mountain, but you might not be able to come all the way up the mountain.
you have to just, I guess if the sudden snowstorm and if it's not plowed yet.
There will be no crazy adventures.
That grade is pretty steep.
Yeah.
It's like a 10% grade. We came in through Dayton. Last time we came across through Ten Sleep in the southern part. But it's just awesome up here. It's probably one of my favorite areas we've been to. So we're still heading to Montana. We just decided to take an extra day here. We had the entire day to explore up here and find some like hidden, more
nice,
dispersed
cool, remote,
spots.
dispersed
Yeah.
areas to kind of go to. Check out some more wildlife.
But
take
there's
some
really
nice
no
pictures.
stores up here. Nothing. Not even.
I mean, there's at the
Not
lodges,
even a Jiffy store.
There's restaurants, but we're gonna check one out later because Jack has got to have chicken tenders, and so we'll kind of let you know the prices and stuff. But I would definitely be prepared.
That
to,
town of
bring your own
Dayton though
food.
is only maybe 40 minutes down the mountain. You just gotta go down the mountain. I mean,
But there's not a crazy amount of stuff. I always say Sheridan is where if you're kind of coming in that way. There is bigger Albertsons. I think there's actually a Walmart. They're cheaper areas to like load, pack up, refuel all your stuff. Make sure you have all your food.
well,
and
that's
snacks
one
and
entrance.
needed.
There's the other town. We didn't go that way. Lavelle or something.
Yeah.
But we're gonna finish this coffee, get Jack up, and get out and explore and see what we can see. I think it's gonna be an amazing day. I'd rather be a little bit cool versus sweating, because it was kind of hot down in that Tongue River when we left.
Yeah. It wasn't bad though. It's nice.
I think all the campgrounds are primitive, no showers, no flush toilet, but they do have vault.
Washed my hair in a bucket this morning.
There is access to these creeks and rivers if you need water. Filter it or boil it. So that's
Yeah.
what we've been doing. I can't think of a better place to sit and have coffee. This view is amazing. I'm actually glad we didn't find a spot in the campground because this is pretty nice.
It's nice.
Peaceful, private, sort of private. This forest road, there's a gate you can't camp down beyond it. It dead ends. And there's some cabins down there and some bit of traffic back and forth and some ATVs, but nothing major.
You want me to get a thing to fill up my water while you're here?
to the Bear Lodge for quick lunch after we explored that road down from camp where the big bull moose was. Really cool. Sitting there with a female moose just laying out there. And at the end of that road is a hiking trail, and it's like heaven back there with the waterfalls and just amazing, beautiful country. Now we're up the road by Burgess Junction, exploring the forest roads kind of in the mountains, and really neat. Lunch was great. The Bear Lodge in Burgess Junction. You can shower for like $6 with a towel. Watch. Oh, no, too hard. Come on, man, you gotta see those. So you can go there and get a shower if you need. And they have Wi-Fi, public Wi-Fi. You don't have to buy anything to get it. And the prices for the food wasn't bad, burgers and stuff. So really cool little place. Big old cinnamon roll she found. So back to exploring. So for example, on this one road, we just turned up tons, like probably 20 different areas already where you can just boondock. Rock fire pits already made.
Oh, because that's too high. He needs to come off right here.
Beautiful, but I would love to do it, but not.
You have to do this in one of those.
So we are backing it up. We made an attempt, but it's so narrow up here and very rocky. There's beautiful water crossing down there.
Yeah, but me and Jack don't want to wait over there.
It's just super steep and rocky and narrow. I would love to try it, but it's better for a fully rigged up Jeep more than anything. And we're still on the stock Tundra. Yeah, but what happens when we get down there and then there's way worse?
Can't imagine going up would be worse than going down.
Oh, it easily could be.
Back up.
More.
Back it up one more time. All right.
Have you ever walked the high pass, watched the northern lights flash, took a photograph on a Paris street? Have you ever climbed a tall tree, asked someone for mercy, gave something away that wasn't free? I don't wanna get a vision of you stuck in my head, because I know that you were meant to be wilder. Another night of television while you're lying in bed, it's slowly gonna be the death of you. Have you ever really lived? You talk a big game, but it's just a matter of time. Have you ever really lived? We're all on the clock here. In the blink of an eye, you're gone. So for once in your life, try the deeper water, feel the pull of whatever is out there, and ask yourself this once: have you ever really lived?
Watch, because that's where there could be moose. Oh, this isn't, Jack, this isn't that bad. Yeah, but I thought you meant like bad rocks. So this is the other side of where we were. We didn't go down the creek. Not quite, but we're almost up there. Oh, that's amazing. Look at that. There's a small little pond up here. For sure. So I said, watch out. You can see the backside? Oh yeah, this is a great watering hole. It's just amazing out here. Another amazing dispersed camping spot. Kind of hidden, very hidden. There's sticks everywhere. Take your drone. I'm trying to do something. Come on. Come on, Lou. All done.
Oh my God.
Good girl. We are back at camp. What a day of exploring. So many moose, baby moose, 2 of those. And that was only like one area. But we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll stay warm. We're going to have a bigger fire tonight for sure. We double checked. There's no burn ban because they're having fires in the campground. So, but some hot chocolate time before dinner, right? Like shy, afraid. Oh, you're gonna hold him for?
That's gonna be a bad ordeal because this doesn't. That's bubbly hot. Still bubbling.
Freaking cold, man.
That's enough. Doesn't that taste like mint?
Like zombie guts.
Okay.
That's what that is.
He'll be alright when he's up in there. Close all that. He slept in that thing when it was like 10 degrees.
Yeah, but then it gets cold. That looks. Was that in the Korean freezer?
Yes.
Ooh, man, that's so much worse.
Babe, we should have like regular sticks in here.
Chicken with inside of smokes.
Why you gotta be having the camera on? I don't know what you're cooking up, but I tried to doctor it. It still doesn't look good. But that's what happens when you leave Big Daddy.
So what are you eating?
Well, we're gonna, a no-brainer. You can never fail with Mexican food. So we're gonna take leftover taco meat with the onions and peppers. And I'm gonna take my mashed potatoes and we're gonna have taco shepherd's pie.
No.
Yes.
I'm not eating that.
I guarantee you when he turns the camera off, he will.
I want some of the mashed potatoes and my chicken. So you can't eat all of them.
There you go. Taco shepherd's pie.
Well, you guys, I think she's cleaning up dishes. Jack's already got tucked up in his tent trying to get warm. I think we're gonna call it a night here. Letting our fire burn down. It's been a really long day. Like, we busted it today everywhere. Trail riding, all over. I can't even imagine. Like, it was an amazing day. It was just seeing 2 baby moose. Crazy. So many bull moose. Like, they're everywhere. The elk off in the distance. Some great trails. So we found at least 20 different really nice dispersed sites. If you guys are wondering about them, message me and I'll give you the coordinates to a bunch of them and areas where there's just a ton of them and you can just pick. And they're all pretty much accessible with an RV. There was guys out there with big fifth wheels. Most of the roads weren't too bad except for that one path we tried to get down where we saw some of the extra moose. So, but there wasn't really no sights down there. So, but we're moving on to Montana. Can't wait to get there. Looks like a cold front's gonna be hanging around, so we might have to run into Walmart and get some hats or something because it's getting kind of chilly. I don't mind it. It's good sleeping, but anyways, glad you guys had fun today. Really appreciate you joining us. And we'll see you in the morning before we hit the road to Montana. Bighorn National Forest. You got to get here.
So good morning, guys. We just got up. We're starting to pack up camp, but we couldn't resist from sitting down, having a cup of coffee, and enjoying the view one last time. It has been an amazing visit. So relaxing. We have seen so much wildlife. I'm sure you guys saw a lot of the pictures from the moose, the baby moose, the badgers, to deer. It has just been amazing.
We think it was badgers.
I think it's a badger.
Two baby moose, 6 or 7. Probably not actually more moose, big moose.
That's a moose.
Just they're all along the road even when you're driving through here. If you want to see moose, you come to Bighorn.
Yes.
We will definitely be back. Like, there's so much to explore here.
So many off-roads. We found so many beautiful boondock campsites that would totally work for us coming out. And like, we barely explored anything. We spent a long amount of the day yesterday just kind of traveling down the roads, checking out the areas. Jack is super excited next year. He wants to get an ATV and really kind of go off-road and check out some of those remote places, which would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that one trail, if we had like a really rigged up Jeep or a smaller truck, we could have done it. A full size, even with full suspension and that, I don't think it would have been smart because it was very narrow and kind of off angle.
There's not anybody with us, so God forbid
no
you get
winch,
stuck,
yeah.
you know.
I'd try it if we had some of our buddies with us, which we might try to organize a little group trip. That's the thing, we could actually do a massive
big
group meetup out here, even if you have bigger RVs, because there's spots where you can host 50 of us.
Yeah.
Sad to leave, but excited to see what Montana has in store for us. About 8 or 9 more days to go, so we're not even halfway yet.
Yep.
We've got so much great footage. I can't wait to edit and share it with you guys. It's going to be amazing.
I know, as I'm moving them, babe.
This is South Tongue River, and we were a few days ago on that one spot in the gulch. I think that was the North Tongue River. So it flows all the way down the mountain. It's just awesome. Like, I mean, at the end of this road was like heaven, basically. We wish we had more time to hike down there because That was those waterfalls, and I flew the drone over there. Big bull moose just sitting in that guy's yard. What a life that guy has.
They're
Cabin.
just beautiful. If you're willing to boondock, I mean, there's so many beautiful spots that you could be by water. So that's kind of hard in the summertime to get those remote spots. But I mean, like, jump out there. Boondocking is not hard. You know, bring your gear, set up toilet, have your water. I mean, it's an amazing experience to kind of get back and not be in all the campground site, which we like that sometimes. But just to be out in that peaceful nature and everything, it's just beautiful. Like this morning, it's great to get up and see the rapids kind of rolling by, hear the water during the night, sun glistening off the water. It's amazing. Jason can't get enough pictures.
Yeah, if you're not go on our Facebook page or Instagram, Facebook especially. If you're not on there, go check it out. That's where there's a million great pictures. I put up 45 of them just yesterday. And they will blow your mind away. I'm not a photographer. I'm not bragging. They're just awesome pictures because of the scene. And most of them are with my cell phone. We're gonna have our breakfast, finish clean up camp. No. I don't know. I should hear some. And then we will get you guys going and we'll hit the road.
I think I have one more peel.
So you guys, what a sunrise. One more morning out here. Unbelievable camping spot. Dispersed, boondock, overland. Perfect spot. You can get a reasonably sized rig in here. It's a little tricky getting it back in, but there's 2 or 3 spots. If there's 2 or 3 of you, like if you got some overland buddies with just a vehicle and a rooftop tent, Teardrop fits nicely. There's a spot, so you can see, yeah. So you could actually back a rig in there. And then we put the Teardrop up in here. And then the truck is over here. There's no fire pit there. There's some rocks and there's heavy pine needles and it's very dry. So if you do come here, please have a portable fire pit. Be very careful. We have our fire blanket down and we've been burning pretty much smaller fires just because it's dry out here. There is no burn ban right now, but we don't want something to happen. Down this road is a dead end, and that's where the paradise is. I highly advise if you come camp here, or even if you're camping at one of the nearby campgrounds, drive to the end of this road and go hike. There's a trailhead to park. It's pretty navigable down this road. It's, you know, there's a lot of ruts. It's slower going, but the payoff is the most amazing area ever. And nobody really knows about it. I'm telling you. So there's a big old cabin on the left. You'll see about halfway where the bull moose seems to hang out with his lady friend. Several other cabins, which nobody's at them. I've heard that they're leased by the Forest Service and the people can't, they're long-term leases and the people can't stay there and occupy them year-round. So we didn't really see too many people. This road is heavily trafficked. Well, not heavily, but there's a decent amount of 4x4 ATVs, side-by-sides, going up and down the road a little bit on the weekends. But like yesterday, Sunday, and today, nothing. There's of the 2 or 3 residents that are back there, they hardly come through. So, and you can get to a point where you're across from that Prune Creek campground, and you can see it from this side. That's, if you want to do a campground, I highly recommend that one. Small sites, but they're right on the water, and the moose are right there too. So this is what paradise looks like in just one area of the Bighorn National Forest. Highly underrated nationally. Forget going to Yellowstone. Come here. It's equally as good. And we're going to show you on the way out a campground which I believe has like a little geyser almost like Yellowstone. So here's the one last look at camp.
It's a really short little road to get to this spot. I mean, really short, nothing. And there's a big camp, open parking lot area in the front. Seen people fly fishing in this river. Haven't seen if they caught anything. It's a pretty steady, heavy current, so don't let your dog get in it. But you can walk down. There's a nice big rock you saw in the video where Lulu's been hanging out. Right across the way is South Tongue River Group Camp. So if you had a big group, that'd be a cool spot. Oh, little Lou. Little Lou. Ready to go to Montana? Well, we're hooked up. On the road out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Beautiful Bighorn National Forest. Gotta come back. Highly recommend it. It was an amazing sight. Boondocking. But we'll see you next week from Montana somewhere. And make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and join us. Thank you to all the new subscribers and viewers.
Thank you to all of our Patreons that helped to kind of make some of these travels possible.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And on to the next adventure. So it's never goodbye, it's...
See you soon, guys.
See you soon, guys.